Yep.
All right. So I want to start by saying that I think Lindsay Clancy did have postpartum psychosis. If you don't agree with me, fine. Don't listen to me or watch this. I don't know where you stand with it, but we've talked about it, and it seems like, knowing the medications she was on and like having experience with that, you kind of think the same way that I do.
Yeah, I think she was on a lot of crazy meds. I don't know what her mental state was like.
I don't have bipolar disorder. I can tell you I had postpartum depression.
Yeah.
Um, I had thoughts that are hard to put into words. And I had a lot of fear that I was going to hurt the baby. A lot of fear. And I
Right.
love the baby. And everything that I did, I felt like I was failing
Mm.
all the time. And I was also afraid to say anything because then I thought they're just going to take my baby
Yeah.
and I'm not a bad mom.
Yeah.
So I would lie. Lindsay Clancy did not lie. She was pretty open and honest about her mental health stuff.
Okay.
So, um, anyway, so the trial began on Monday, and we last spoke about this stuff on Sunday. So Monday was opening statements. And I realized that the narrative that the prosecutor is trying to paint is that she wasn't having postpartum psychosis.
Mm.
She had been planning to kill herself for months. And the reason that she wanted to do it was because she wanted to just be able to like work out,
Yeah.
um, and didn't want to go back to work. And she was losing her nanny.
Mm.
So she killed the kids.
That makes sense.
Does it? It doesn't. It makes no sense. She also tried to paint her out to like not be a very good mom and not very attentive to the children, always like running marathons and
Right.
an obsession with fitness or something.
Right.
And they would drop in that she was in high school she was a competitive cheerleader, right?
Ah,
And
yeah.
I got the impression that this prosecutor was a kind of a dork in high school and hated cheerleaders. Like
Yeah.
that's what I took from this. So she really needs to tone it down.
Yeah.
Um she was also asking Patrick Clancy because he was on Monday and then she did the second part of his examination today,
Mm-hmm.
and then there was cross-examination today.
Mm.
And on Monday, all her questions were really stupid.
Yeah.
And I guess she's trying to set stuff up, but the questions she's asking him are like, where do you work? Who the fuck cares where he works?
Yeah. I don't care.
What does that have to do with anything? No, Patrick, the husband. Why do you care where he is working right now?
Right. Right. Right.
Why should the jury care? What does that have like anything to do with your case? Nothing. It doesn't.
Yeah.
I think she might have heard some of the like responses she was getting online because she was a little bit better today
Yeah.
until she got smacked.
By what?
Kevin,
Oh, yeah.
Kevin Reddington is 75 years old and he's still practicing law. He
Yeah.
easily be retired, right? He's not. And he gave a master class,
Nice.
a freaking master class. It was beautiful. And what was so interesting about it was I think there were like 5 instances of the prosecution using evidence to be dirty.
Oh, really?
So I'll give you an example. We're going to watch an example, but so she, through questioning with Patrick Clancy, was talking about the medications. And she was acting like all of the medication, Patrick brought to her a big bag of medication. And in that big bag of medication was medication that maybe there were only a few pills gone out of every bottle. So the medication couldn't have made her insane. She wasn't taking it.
Yeah.
That's what she was saying with all of this. Well, Kevin Reddington, when he went to the house, there was a drawer full of medication that the police never took. He took it.
Yeah.
There was a pill crusher in there.
Oh,
but that's what I mean by she's like if you have a strong case,
yeah, you don't need that.
You can stick to the facts and you can get somebody prosecuted without resorting to this.
Right.
Your case sucks.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I don't know if you drew the short straw or what, but there were about 5 instances of that happening.
She seems really stressed out.
Yeah, so I'm going to show you. Let me get this brought up. And this is the stream. This is somebody's X account, but it's a clip of the stream that I watched today to watch this, which was Melanie Little.
Okay.
So let me present this. Can you see that?
Yeah.
That's the drawer that goes into the nightstand.
And inside the drawer, sir, do you recall that there were a number of items that, let's see, Trazodone, Lindsay Clancy.
He's pulling.
January 5.
He's pulling each bottle out, and he's going to read them and put them right down on the ledge of the witness box. Trazodone.
23. Creatinine. January. Creatinine, 100 milligrams, prescribed for Lindsay Clancy, December 21st. Lorazepam, they're all empty too, right?
Yeah.
Because these are what she shot down with that lemonade or water or whatever was in the cup. She ground up these pills, right? Lamotrigine, prescribed to Lindsay Clancy, December 16th.
Did you hear her say lorazepam?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's from White Lotus.
Oh.
That's pretty funny. That last season of White Lotus was really good.
I didn't know.
These were all the most recent medications. This happened.
So I'll remind me to add why he had bags of medication in his car that he took to the police station. Remind me if she doesn't tell you.
And on January 24th, on all of these were her most recent refills. I can't think of lorazepam without thinking of White Lotus.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
And things like this evidence. Nope.
Parker posing.
Mirtazapine, prescribed to Clancy, January 23. Those are in this drawer, and they were all empty, right?
Right.
You observed that, right?
Empty.
There's something else that was in the drawer. Do you recognize that?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's her Apple Watch.
Her Apple Watch. This is the Apple Watch that apparently the police used to go up the stairs, downstairs, heart rate, things of that nature, right?
Yep.
They never even seized it, did they? They left it in the drawer, right?
Apparently.
That's the kind of attitude he has. Like, I'm here for it.
Yeah, me too.
They never even bothered to take the evidence. What? So he had a bag of pills in the car because she's a nurse, right? So she wanted medication properly disposed of. She also kept logs, like she was charting, like she's a nurse.
Yeah.
Of her own medications, how much she took, what time she took, how it made her feel. A diary of it. So you can see everything.
Yeah.
which is really going to help the defense.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, he had bags in his car because there were medications that she had filled, tried a few, didn't like them, and
Yeah.
wasn't going to take them. So if you drop them off at like a police station, they'll dispose of them.
Right.
Or maybe it's like a fire station. So they had bagged them all up so that he could drop them off because she wasn't taking these, controlled substances.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So they played the 911 call. The prosecutor played it, and Patrick Clancy was excused from the courtroom for that call because that's him on the call.
Yeah.
And all the audio was muted, but you could see the reaction. And of course, they're just zooming in on Lindsay Clancy and her attorney during this to see what she does. And she's breaking down. She's sobbing. She's crying. And he holds her hand the entire time, like holds it tight. And he's stroking her hand like this. So it's very sincere.
That's very
to
nice.
console her. Yeah, he's a really good advocate for her. Another moment that was really good that I don't have a clip of because I didn't have time to clip it was when he's doing his cross of Patrick Clancy.
Yeah.
The prosecutor objects, and she, she's like, what evidence or something? And he's like, I'll show you the evidence. And then the judge is like, okay, let's see you at sidebar. And then he got to show the evidence. So he's just like
the real deal.
He's the real deal. It's a masterclass to watch him. And we're going to watch. I have this time stamped. So let me set this up. The prosecutor is saying that Lindsay Clancy was not suffering from postpartum psychosis, and she was definitely sane at the time when she made this plan because she was researching months before in August, which would be like 5 or 6 months before this incident and before she got treatment. She was researching methods to commit suicide. Okay. That's actually not true.
Really?
I'm telling you, and when he does this, when Kevin Reddington does this, she's pissed. He rattled her cage today.
Nice.
All right, let me know when you can see it. Oh, is this going to be a slow one?
The slow one. It's so slow. Here it comes.
Okay.
Still can't see it. There it is.
Okay.
That's up.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty gradual.
But do you remember when the DA
I
asked
can't
you
boost the sound
yesterday
anymore.
whether or not you used your computer to Google suicide in?
So he's saying, do you remember when the prosecutor asked if you used your computer to Google ways to commit suicide, and you said no?
I think it was August of 22. Do you remember her asking you that question?
Yes.
And do you remember your response?
No, honestly.
You didn't Google that, did you?
I don't think I did, no.
No. But I'm going to show you, sir,
Do I need to repeat what Kevin Reddington's saying, or can you hear it okay?
No, I can hear it okay. I have headphones.
Okay.
history of your computer. Have in mind that the question was asked of you as to whether or not in August of 22, you Googled suicide. You responded no, right?
Correct.
The inference being, I guess, that back in August of 22, she would have Googled, apparently, right?
Sure.
You know a guy named Tim Hall?
I think you mean Tom Hall.
Yeah, Tom Hall, I apologize. Who's Tom Hall?
So he said, you know a guy named Tom Hall?
Yeah.
He's a musical artist,
He's a what artist?
like a country artist.
Country. Is he like a guitar playing guy or singer?
Yeah.
Guitar playing
Was.
guy?
When you say was, what
He committed suicide.
And I'm going to show you, sir, your Surface Pro records back in August of 22. You recall Googling the name Tom Hall so you could access one of his new albums or new records.
I do remember briefly listening to Tom Hall's music.
Now, you've never seen, you haven't seen this document before, correct?
Correct.
All right, and this would be, I'm sure you're probably familiar with it. When you get a phone dump or a computer records dump, you get a printout of all the sites that somebody would go on, Google, Wikipedia, things like that.
Right.
If you can look to the right.
Yep.
Down a little bit, you see, I think it says Tom Hall.
Yeah.
What does it say on Tom Hall?
It says his Wikipedia page.
You see here? So, here, we've got so that shows you when somebody Googles, and then it goes Wikipedia. And you see where up above it says suicide methods?
Yeah.
Now, you didn't, as you said to the DA, you didn't Google suicide methods, right?
I didn't Google suicide methods now.
But in fact, sir, when you Googled Tom Hall, it took you to the Wikipedia page and it said that he died, right?
He did, yeah.
And then you clicked on the Wikipedia page and it went into a hyperlink. You know what a hyperlink is? I imagine you
Yeah.
do. Hyperlink.
Yeah.
What is a hyperlink? Just so I know.
So like in Wikipedia, it would be a word that's highlighted in blue and it goes to a website.
Okay. So if I suggest to you, sir, that as you move down on your searches that afternoon, that you were looking at Tom Hall, that it brought you to ways to commit suicide, Tom Hall, Google search again, Tom Hall, all on that date at the same time. And you were just looking to see about the guy because he killed himself, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Cut off of this.
Any objection?
Can I just see the packet?
Can I see the packet?
Yeah.
Oops.
I heard that.
Again, you're right. I got that discovery from the DA, so it's.
Well,
She wants to see the packet. That's your evidence that you
Yeah.
gave to the defense lady. You
Yeah.
can't object to this.
it's an email from his
We'll
expert,
just give,
not us.
just take a look at it and we'll kind of go from there. Hold on a second.
While she's looking at that, I just asked her, what is a URL? What does that mean?
Hold on a second. Just,
Right.
wait till she gets a chance to finish.
Yes, I would object.
If I can see Council.
Why are you going to object? It's your evidence.
She don't like it.
Well, she said it was emailed from his expert. I'm like,
She don't like it.
and he's just cool as a cucumber all the time.
Yeah.
He didn't object to a lot of the things she was saying, which I thought was odd, but this is why, so
Yeah.
that he can impeach everything.
Yeah.
He's been doing this for probably 50 years.
Probably, yeah. Learned a lot.
Well, I'm going to skip a hair.
Certainly that you touched the Wikipedia thing for suicide, but it was for Tom Hall, the singer, right?
Sounds like that was the case.
Okay. Do you recall what medication Lindsay was put on by Dr. Tufts?
Anyway, the rest is like medication. They ask about a book that he found. A lot of this is evidence that he found. He
Right.
being Kevin Reddington, when he went through the house with Patrick Clancy after they retained him, that the police should have taken.
Right.
So anyway, what do you think?
I think his lawyer is pretty good. I like the defense lawyer.
That's her lawyer.
Well, that's okay. Yeah, like he's supporting her though, so
Yeah.
they're kind of on the same side. I don't like the prosecutor from what I've seen of her,
I don't either.
which is unfortunate because it's like obviously what happened is tragic, and she's not denying that she did what she did. She's just using, you know, the postpartum stuff as an explanation for why it happened. So you don't need like this aggressive, like obnoxious prosecutor, but yet here we are.
No, and here's another thing that she did today. She had all these evidence bags, right? I told you there were many instances of her just doing like dirty stuff.
Yeah.
And she doesn't have to prove a case in terms of did Lindsay Clancy do it because she did.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah.
But she takes out one by one every single article of clothing that the children were wearing when they died. Every single one. And there wasn't like stains on the clothes. They were strangled, including their underwear.
That's just using
That
that
is-
to get a reaction.
To get a reaction from the jury,
Yeah.
so they feel outraged.
Yeah.
That's absolutely what it is. And you're not supposed to do that. But
She
like
is.
I said, she is such a weak case
Plays dirty.
that she's just being dirty. Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Why do they need to see children's underwear?
You were telling me how she just kept like grilling Patrick about his kids and like bringing stuff up that was like not really relevant to the story of what happened to them, but was just sort of like reliving moments that he doesn't want to relive necessarily.
No, I mean, what I hope for him, because everybody was reporting that he was out in the hallway, he was shaking, reliving this nightmare. I hope that he can live somewhat of a normal life. I mean, it sounds like he's remarried, and the woman that he's married to now
Yeah.
must be a saint to be able to like hold the pieces of this broken man together and also support him supporting his ex-wife.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard.
It's got to be hard. She's probably a really good person.
Yeah.
A really good person. So props to her as well, whoever she is. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want to find out because I'm sure they want their privacy,
Yeah.
even though I'm a little bit curious what she's like, because I bet she's amazing.
She's probably really nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I have.
Okay. Until Sunday.
Oh, yeah. I'll see you Sunday. I'm just kidding. I'll see you in a few minutes.